Yuella suddenly freezes in place. I carefully look around the area without questioning her. Since she's in the lead and stopped, we all know that it's because she sensed an enemy nearby.
これはどうして気づけなかったんだ
This is... Why didn't I notice it? It's easy to tell that she's mad at herself. I try to ignore the cold sweat running down the back of my neck. Could it be that Reaper? What the fuck? As I'm about to ask her, fire roars in front of us. That doesn't look good. A dignified beast suddenly appears before us, like it came right out of the lava. This isn't the time to think that. More of them keep appearing, one after another.
わらわの領域を侵すは人間3匹とエルフが1匹。これはまた凶の悪組み合わせに。
3 humans and 1 little elf have intruded upon our territory. What an amusing little group. A creature bathed in flames. We've been completely surrounded and now are being taunted.
この琥珀蓮が住処とする地に断りなく踏み込むと、わらわの恐ろしさを教えてやらねばならぬようだな。
I, Kohakunen, shall inscribe upon you the fear of trespassing within our grounds. The woman stands in the middle of all the foxes. Yuella stares at her, surprised.
化け狐までいるのか
A shape-shifting fox. The woman narrows her eyes and her numerous tails all flick behind her.
わらわが千個であるとして化け狐と言ってくれるものよな、小娘よ。
I am a Senko, not some mere shape-shifting fox. Watch your tongue, girl. Each of her tails twitch behind her like they all have their own will. It's obvious that she's extremely angry. Even Yuella feels the pressure of her glare and hesitates.
千個だとまさか本物なのかだとすれば誇らせてはいけないものに触れてしまったようだな。
A Senko. You cannot truly be one. If you were, then you would not have let a human anger you.
と、お主らがこの秘境に踏み込んだ理由は何ぞや。返答の意見によっては豪華に焼かれようぜ。
I ask you why you have entered this land of mystery. You may be consumed by an inferno if your answer does not suffice. The foxes growl and their flames burn hotter. The air itself is shimmering between us from the heat.
恐ろしくて動くこともできぬであろう。どうしてくれようか。
You appear to be too petrified to move. Now then, what shall we do with you?
そうよね。もし詫びる気があるのであれば、なんぞ捧げ物を持ってくるがよい。さすればわらわの寛大な心で見逃してやろうぜ。
I know. If you intend to apologize, then you will bring me an offering. I will generously overlook your transgression. I'm still not sure what we did wrong. Furthermore, what kind of offering does she want? Given the tone of her voice, it won't be cheap. I understand. I manage to nod. Since we obviously can't fight, we need to take any chance to survive. The glaring woman who called herself Kohakunen waves her arm, and a line of haze follows after her hand. The oppressive heat choking the area disappears like it was never there.
では、詫びの印として、美味な酒を献上せよ。
Then I would like a fine liquor as a sign of your apology. Liquor? Just that?
うん。 それだけでは詫びにはならぬと言いたいわけか。殊勝な心がけよな。
Now would be a good time to shut up, Will. Are you saying that is not enough? What an admirable little man. I regret saying anything. While I frown, Kohakuren smiles broadly.
近隣にある工房都市ユイドラにて、我らサイラブが大層恐れられていることは知っておるかい？
Are you aware that in the nearby workshop city Yuidora, our Saerav are feared? At the very least, they think the Saerav are dangerous.
実に不愉快。わらわたちが人間を食らうとでも？ユイドラの人間に恐れられるようなことなど何一つしておらぬというのに。
That is unacceptable. We have not eaten any humans, have we? We have done nothing for the Yuidorans to fear us.
よって、お主がサイラブに対する勘違いを正せ。
You will correct this misunderstanding between the humans and Saerav. I'll do what? I gape at her. Kohakuren turns and looks to her side. One of the Saerav bows down his head solemnly under her gaze.
怠けめよ、うやをお主に同行させ。人語を介する者ゆえに、不自由なくお主の監視を務めよう。
Uya will accompany you so that you are not lax. He understands human speech, so he will not inconvenience you.
誤解を改める上でウヤの力が必要となれば助力を頼んでも構わぬ。力を貸すに値するかの範囲ならウヤに任せる。
I do not mind if you need Uya's strength to resolve this. He will judge whether you are worthy to help. Uya glances at me and then closes his eyes lightly, like he's sighing.
では話は終わりだ。良き知らせと酒を待っておるぞ。
Our discussion is over. I will be waiting for my liquor and the good news. She doesn't bother waiting for me to agree. She leaves with a cruel smile on her face. All of them except Uya follow her, and the area is soon quiet again. And this is an interesting thing. We get a guest party member, which they are with us and you'll see them when we go to the workshop, but we can't fight with them, no inventory, no nothing. They're just sort of there as a pretty picture for now. A few people do that, unfortunately, and it's basically a giant tease. Also, we have some new quests. Those will be fun. I'm Wilfred Dion. Just to be sure I'm not crazy. You can understand me, right? He stayed here after all the others left. I racked my brain to try to think of how to talk to him. I guess he can understand human speech, but he doesn't have any way of communicating with me besides fire. Just like he did a minute ago, he closes his eyes like he's exasperated. It looks like he's leaving for a moment, but then after moving a slight distance away, he lays down. The future is full of problems. It seems like you know about these flame foxes. Are they some kind of tribe or race in Disneyfrodi?
琥珀蓮って化け狐さんが着てた服も東方の様式だったから、もしかして向こうでは普通に暮らしてたりする？
That Kohakuren was wearing Eastern clothes. Does that mean that she came from over there?
普通ではない。だが正しく認識されていなかったようだ。円子は凶暴だと伝えられているからな。
They are not common, but my understanding seems wrong. It is said that fire foxes are vicious and cruel.
謎多き厳重ですね。勘違いを正すにしても あのサイラブの協力がなければ難しい気がします。
They're mysterious creatures. I think, though, that it will be difficult to fix this problem without the Saerav's help. I wish you had said something at the start. As you can tell, we were completely crushed here. Our first step should be trying to come to some kind of compromise with Ouya. There's no point staying here any longer. Let's head home. Ouya follows after us as we retreat back down the path. Oh boy. And we get some things. Yeah. Clearing up the misunderstanding about the Saerav, huh? Before I do anything, I try to put everything together in my head. It's not really a problem of apologizing, but of changing a belief that people have. With only rumors and unreliable sightings, they're just automatically assumed to be dangerous. Given what I overheard, that seems to be the common belief among alchemists in Yuidora. It's just idle talking, but once you start thinking about it, the whole thing is a little strange. Why did we assume that they're dangerous when the only thing we know about them is that they're magical creatures? Maybe since they don't look like us or have human forms like Gohakuren, we assume that they're dangerous. But I've heard even less about people like her, so I assume that's rare. We're afraid of the unknown. Thinking like that makes it simple. When we don't know something, we stay on guard and it becomes dangerous to us. And there's only one thing I can do. I have to educate people on his species. But I can't do that without knowing more myself. I need their help. The first step is to start talking with one of them. Otherwise, I'm not going to get anywhere. Right now, whenever I talk to Ouya, he just sighs and ignores me. There's no way he'll help. I need to know more about his species. I'll try asking Yuela about it. Hey, carpet. And my money. Oh well. Carpet. Where can I put a carpet? Here? No. Here? No. Here? There's the carpet. Prices. Sales. What are those prices? All the prices. So many prices. Hold on to the statue for when I have another space somewhere. Alright. Ouya! Yes? The door opens. I assume that someone's here with a request.
あなたが工房主のウィルフィレド・ディオンさんですね。
So you're Wilfred Dion, the master of this workshop. That's right. Can I help you? She gives me a very stern look before answering very hesitantly.
交渉の父から聞いたんですが、コエン獣サイラブを囲い込んでいるというのは本当ですか?
I heard from my dad who's an alchemist. Are you really keeping a Saerav flame fox here? There is certainly one here, but I wouldn't say that I'm keeping him.
すぐにユイドラから追い出してください。近所の人たちは何か起こるんじゃないかって噂してるくらいなんですよ。
Please chase him out of Yuidora immediately. The neighbors are already talking about what might happen. The girl snaps her mouth shut, crosses her arms, and stubbornly waits. From the look of it, she's not going to let me just brush her off. But I'm not sure what answer I could give her that would make her happy. I can't believe you're in trouble again. Laguna! He appears out of nowhere and breaks the silence between the two of us. Your inquisitiveness deserves praise, but bringing a Saerav into your home. But since it's you, Will, I assume that you have thought this through, haven't you? What I want is for the people to spread their understanding of him through Yuidora and erase our ignorance. That's why I go on walks with him. I want to know more about what his people are like. Well, miss, would you like a glance at how he is progressing? If you consider this an emergency, perhaps you should report him to the guild. Hey now, Laguna.
わかりました。でも覚えておいてください。問題が起こった場合は、交渉会にウィルフレドさんの免許剥奪を要請しますから。
Very well. But remember this. I will make a request to have Wilfred's license revoked the first time anything happens. What a meddlesome woman. It is nice to be young. If she becomes an alchemist, I could see her being on par with Rosanna when she grows up. Now then, the rest depends on how hard you are willing to work. You said it. Thanks, Laguna. I owe you for that one. I'm helping you from the shadows. Alright, did we get anything new? Yes, we did. What did we get? Pretty fire! Oh, pretty. What's my current thing? A normal sword, I think? Where are you? Yes, normal sword. Oops, wrong thing. Normal sword, very normal sword. Anything else I should know about before I make this? That still bothers me. No. String I can get easily. Stone. Did the stone come from there? Yeah, it had to have been a mine point, right? Steel's pretty easy to get. Okay. Oh, and it even gives evasion. Oh, I need to. I have to. Pretty fire. What am I doing? Wrong thing. I need this menu. Yeah, fire. Alright. Good. Nothing there. Now we get to go to the bar. I meet Yuela in the bar to talk about the Saerav.
縁故の気質？なぜそのようなことを聞く？
About the flame foxes. Why are you asking this? When I tried to talk to him, he just sighed and looked tired. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get along. I need to know more to have any chance of actually talking to him.
私の知識もどこまで正しいかはわからないが、縁故というのは気ぐらいが高い生き物だそうだ。
I am unsure of how much I know is correct, but I heard that flame foxes are proud animals.
邪険な態度なのは人間を相手にしたくないからかもしれない。
His dismissive attitude may be because he does not want to interact with humans. I think you may be right. He was quietly watching me while we were talking. I remember that it looked like he was staring inside of me. I rubbed my chin as I think. He can't ignore Kohakuren's order, so maybe then I need to prove to him that I'm worth talking to. But if that's the case, I don't know how I'm being measured.
こちらにも一定以上の気高さを求めているのではないか。
Perhaps you should act more nobly than you do now?
情けない姿や言動を見せたからため息をつかれたのではないか。
That's an interesting way of putting it. What he's seen and heard from you is only pathetic. He may be sighing because he thinks you are worthless. I guess I was desperate back then. I didn't know if I'd be okay, so all that he saw was my anxiety. That's why Uya doesn't think I'm worth his time. I think I get it. If I show him I'm different from what he's used to, I might get his help.
そうか。では話はこれまでだな。私はついでに昼食を取らせてもらう。
I see. Then our conversation is finished. I will also be having lunch. I'll join you. My treat and thanks for meeting me today.
別 別にお前のためにやったことではない。
I did not do it for only your sake. Whatever you say, we can eat together.
好きにしろ。相も変わらず酔狂なやつだ。
Do what you want. You are ruled by your whims. And one more time at the bar. I need to get some kind of liquor to apologize to Kohakuren. The best person to ask is an expert on the subject. Hey, old man. I need you to get a drink ready for me. You came all the way here to ask me that? Is it a present for someone? Well, something like that. I need a good Eastern liquor. Give me a minute. Looks like he thought of something. He goes into the back of the bar. A few moments later... How about this? He hands me a cup when he comes back. The liquor inside it looks like pure water. I'll give it a try. Oh. It goes down smoothly but warms you up from the inside. This is sumisake. It's liquor imported from Disneyfruity. It has a distinctive flavor and is popular in Uedora too. You've never had it before? I prefer lighter alcohols. Yeah, I think Kohakuren will like this. I'm glad you like it, but I can't give it to you for free. This is a business. Let's see. I'll sell it for 2,000. Isn't that a little steep? Idiot. I've got a hunch that this person you know is very fond of drinking. You don't want cheap liquor. He laughs when I can't think of any argument against that. You don't need to buy it right away. I've always got alcohol to sell. Come see me whenever you have the money. Got it. Thanks. 2,000. I should have enough, but do I want to spend that much? How much do I have? Yeah. Okay, this is fine. You're here. Okay, the sumisake is 2,000. Yes, gimme. I know it's expensive, but I'm sure your friend will enjoy it. Good luck. Yeah. Now that I've got my apology for her, I should go back to the Rosian Mountains when I get the chance. And after that thing with Yuella, do I have a thing with... Yes, I do. It's about time to close up the store as the sun fades from the sky. I flex my hands and try to relax. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go to the backyard now, where Uya always stays during the day. He's resting in the corner of the yard, but stands up languidly when I walk out. Normally he just glances at me, but maybe he senses something different today, and looks straight into my eyes. I want to talk. Can I take some of your time? I speak directly to him and don't shy away. He stares through me, but I return his look without becoming flustered or hesitating. His eyes suddenly turn down and then return, like a nod. He is allowing it then, and wants me to continue. To apologize to Kohakuren and clear up the misunderstanding, humans need to know more about the Saerav. But since I know next to nothing myself, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I would like your help so that I can learn the truth. I carefully choose each word, and my full conviction is behind each one. His three tails flicker behind him. I'm not sure what that means. His sharp eyes look down once more, then return. There's no question about it now. He's accepting it. I am in your debt. Thank you. Once I thank him, he gets up and walks into the house, the conversation apparently finished. I breathe a sigh of relief. He's agreed to willingly help me now. It feels like I'm on the brink of a new adventure. Whether or not it will succeed depends on what I do now.
「
Whether or not it will succeed depends on what I do now. I slap my cheeks to jolt myself back to reality and start thinking about what to do next.